ready.
Well, we're ready. We're recording now. How you boys doing?
We're good.
Awesome.
Wow.
We're gaining some
Gaining
composure.
some composure.
Yeah.
All right.
As usual.
For sure.
Do you want to go off round, like person by person, introduce yourselves before we start recording?
Sure. And just say
I'm,
what you
So
do.
so nobody gets confused by the voices.
That's
Yeah.
Right.
True, true,
Okay.
true, true.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Hey guys.
We're going to be doing it.
We're getting composure. Yeah.
Just differentiate yourself.
All right. I'm Kevin of Gaining Composure. I'm play guitar and let's gain composure.
Hi, I'm Mateo from Gaining Composure. I play guitar and I do that little singing thing here and there.
Mm.
Hi, I'm Brad from Getting Composure, and I do the drums.
Oh, and I'm Shay from Gaining Composure, and I play the bass and also sing a little bit.
You should have just left it there at the pause. Just and then for like
And then come in 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
saying,
At the end of the part, you're like, oh, I'm Shay.
just
Yeah,
just
yeah,
right
yeah.
at the
I
end there
was
when
like-
I'm doing the outro. Just I'm sure. And then that's the end. Well, I'm
But
glad
there's
you
a
guys
part
came
two.
on.
Well, thank you
You
for
guys having
having
a good
us.
day?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
day so far.
It's been a long day.
Yeah,
it's been a good one.
Productive but long day.
Let's just say long
Halloween
day.
did something to me.
Yeah,
I
I will
pushed
say.
off all of the work, and then I had to do it
Yeah.
all today.
Nice.
Got midterm too.
Yeah, I had a
See.
test this morning, and then I started it, and then I closed my laptop, and then here I am today.
Nice.
I think it's still running, actually, if I were to open my computer.
Wow.
They're going to be like, wow, Kevin took his time with the test.
Yeah.
He really thought through his
Just sitting there with a magnifying glass. Just all right.
There's
No,
some
I'm gonna fail
subtleties to these questions.
What class was it for?
This is econ statistics.
I don't even know what that
If my
is.
teacher's listening, I'm cheating
Ew.
really hard on your class.
I feel bad. I'm taking a lot of econ classes
Really?
right now. Yeah, like I just got literally 5 minutes before I left my apartment. I was doing my micro econ homework.
Oh,
No.
micro is
Econ.
awful.
It is pretty bad. It's not that bad though. But
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty
Well,
bad.
It's not.
It's
It's
pretty
not
bad, but
bad.
it's not that bad. You know, it
Yeah.
makes me want to kill myself. But you know,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah, middle
We've
of
all
middle
been
of
Same
nowhere.
with- same with, like-
Very run of the mill.
Mm.
Same with like 80% of things, I think.
Yeah.
Like just
for
want to
sure.
kill yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with
like you
I
you
Yeah,
just
it's
drive to
bad.
work, you want to kill yourself. You drive home, want to kill yourself. You eat dinner, you want to kill. It's just like it's
The
prevalent.
American dream.
And with that, welcome to BoonePod episode 6
There you go.
with Gaining
The
Composure.
most suicidal band in Boone.
Whoa.
That's
Is that
it.
your tagline before every show?
No.
For the record, yes.
No.
Off the record, also yes.
For the record and to the legal team, yes.
Oh, to the legal team,
To the
no.
legal team, no.
Legal
To
team.
marketing,
We are not
yes.
promoting
Marketing,
any-
yes.
You don't
Marketing-
know. We're not
Specific acts.
promoting any specific acts. It's more
Not yet.
just
We could
Except for
the only thing we
Rock
promote
and
is gaining
head-
composure.
headbang.
Is,
Rock
is
and
the act
roll
of
in.
gaining composure.
yeah, don't lose composure.
No,
I
that's
think-
a
Because
no-no.
that's when you kill yourself.
Yeah.
It's when you
Wow.
lose
Yeah,
composure.
that's also when you're kicked out of the band.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we beat you to
Yeah.
death.
That's
or
the
we're
part
smelling
that-
hair, so we kind of
Yeah,
have a
yeah, hold
system going.
Yeah, I want you to know these boys have been huffing each other's hair the whole since before like I even started recording. Pre-podcast.
Before probably 2008, I'd say. If I could put out a year
Pre-recession.
pre-recession, I'd
That's
say.
what did it. Did you say one of the key inspirations for forming a band was the 2008?
100%.
Absolutely. It
100%.
has impacted my
I-
life very,
I
very
remember
much.
it
I was-
only faintly, or none at all.
I remember I was watching the 2007 Transformers movie,
Oh,
and my
yeah.
parents were like, yeah, we gotta move. And I was like, oh, word.
You were like, sweet.
They were like,
And then-
okay.
Word.
And then he said, "Oh, it's gaining composure time."
Yeah, 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 that
It
was like-
All I
hate it.
remember is that was the year I got a Wii. So
Oh, I remember
yeah.
the Wii. I remember the Wii. That
Yeah.
shit
It
was
was the
fire.
bomb.
That was the year YouTube came
Guitar
out, I'm pretty
Hero.
sure. 2007, right? 2008,
Yeah,
2006.
2006. No, 2005.
2005.
2005 was the YouTube year.
Yeah, I know because PewDiePie started making videos in 2007. That's my reference point.
Reference point for the rest
how
of
many
history.
people still actively watch PewDiePie though?
Okay,
never
2
watched
summers
it.
ago, I watched his Minecraft series, and I thought it was really
Yeah,
good.
well, I think everybody
I
did.
think
Yeah, that was a good
everyone
series.
subscribed to him, but no one watched.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
subscribed to him and watched his Minecraft
like,
series because
hold
that
on.
was hot off
Are
the
you
T
subscribed to
series.
him?
No.
I
I'm not
remember
the
when
same.
he
I
actually
I
did
don't like his
horror.
content.
Yes.
That was when he
I really
started.
like his
but that was
videos.
like amazing.
Hey man, that's why I still watch Markiplier.
Yeah,
Unironically.
true.
Oh, he
Anytime a new FNAF game comes out, I have to.
That's fair.
I
that's
have
fair.
to.
I was in the FNAF.
Or
one.
Game Theory.
he's a good. He's a better one of the YouTubers.
Hold on, we're gonna
definitely.
find out real quick. Hold on.
Find out what.
Live
The
on
last
the
video
podcast.
PewDiePie had that came out a day ago has 600,000 views.
He's
Yeah,
falling
I feel like
off.
it's middle schoolers though.
He's falling off.
Oh wait, they
had
don't
two
have enough.
series.
He needs to
and
do what
then that's
Markiplier's doing and make an OnlyFans
Oh, that's what.
I would
Yeah,
subscribe
yeah.
to
would
that.
subs-
with
I
his
mean-
with his dogs.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Well, like
I don't think PewDiePie is falling off. only
Oh, he
because
catches these
if
dogs.
in a way he was already falling off for the past like
I don't think that's
10 years
legal.
anyway consecutive. But also then he went up and had the 100 million.
I don't
thing.
think he has to. He wouldn't have to make any more YouTube videos.
It's
He
not
said
called.
for
It's
life.
not called falling off if you're like PewDiePie. I don't think that's the
he's-
same.
yeah, he said for
he's
life.
not making videos to make money anymore.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
he never
way
really
past
was
that.
either.
He already
That's like
had
his
his bread.
original.
He's got all of
thing.
his money in stock.
Exactly.
100%.
I did too, and then
He invested in that.
Anyways.
Then the recession.
Yeah,
I'm
the
down some
recession.
money.
Recession.
Yeah, the recession. That's when we started.
You know, I was like,
One,
It's like-
two, three.
it's like, what year do you
gaining
think it is?
Okay,
You know,
so
I was-
when I say 1, 2, 3, we have to go gaining composure from now on.
Is
you know,
that- is
like,
that
but
right
like,
now?
you know, what I was saying is like, I remember being a young investor in New York when I was 4, and then
Yeah.
recession. You
you
know.
remember the real estate boom?
I do. It was crazy.
What about 9/11?
Oh, where
No,
were
no,
you?
we're not
Where were
Gerard Way,
you?
okay?
I was
I
born a
wasn't
month
born
after.
yet.
I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't born.
I
yet.
was
I don't
born
even-
3 months later.
I
I don't
did-
even
1
think
month
I was.
later.
I don't think I was
Almost a month.
conceived.
It's
Like-
weird
So
because I
it
got
was-
my
it was in
pilot's
the
license
shadow
like a
of your
month
birth.
before.
Yeah, they
Okay.
knew. They knew I was coming.
All right, we should probably stop talking about 9/11
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
no, I
actually, talk about you guys.
Oh, that's,
Right.
sure.
That's,
Oh,
the thing
that's
we're
why we're
supposed to
here?
That's
do.
yeah.
That's why we're
I
here.
thought we were just here to
Talking
talk.
about video games.
We are
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Gaining composure.
Whoa.
It's fucking
that
sweet,
worked.
boys.
Yeah, that's how our music
Yeah.
sounds live too.
Yeah.
By the way,
Oh, okay.
equally as
No.
beautiful
Oh,
and
God.
powerful.
Okay.
Maybe I'm
No,
not
I-
like
I guess.
I know you guys are like a pretty new thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's like because I was checking your Instagram when you guys said that you're like, yeah, we'll be on. I was like, they've only like what? Your first Instagram post is like October 14th or something.
Yeah.
We
So
started rehearsing
we
in
started
August.
rehearsing
Oh,
in
okay.
August. Yeah.
We've like it's
Like the
we've
idea
jammed
has
together
been
before,
there.
though.
Like we've jammed all in separate capacities, and one day we just put it back together in like early August.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got back from the summer and then
Like
started.
I think
jamming
August
pretty
6th.
quickly.
August 6th was the start. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure, like the 8th, because I remember I was looking at a video the other day of like all of us playing together, and it was like August 6th was like when we were just like let's hit the road.
It was when the
finally.
drums
Yeah.
was in the living room.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where it began. When
Yeah.
when
We didn't have a
they didn't have a
couch.
couch.
So that's when you could say you were gaining composure.
Yeah,
Well,
Exactly.
we were not yet.
No, no, no,
Found
no,
our
no.
composure
We hadn't
yet.
found
But you
our
were getting
composure
it.
yet.
We
The
were-
name
you
wasn't
were-
there.
we were someone
We had
else.
lost it and we were
We
finding
later
it.
gained it.
What was our temporary name?
It was like Bruised Hearts.
Bruised
right?
Hearts.
Bruised
That
Hearts.
was, that was
Yeah.
our first one.
That was
We
the
were-
first
a lot
one.
more emo.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's much edgier than
Yeah.
gaining
Yeah.
composure.
Gaining
Very
I
edgy.
mean, like gaining composure as a name came out like fairly naturally, I would say.
It
Yeah,
did.
we spent about a week talking about it. That week.
Yeah, once I
first
got
thing
it.
was Bruised Hearts, and we kept that for
Yeah,
about a week.
I mean, did I
and
tell
then-
you how we came up with the name or no?
I think you did, but you gotta tell
Okay,
them.
we were like at our friend's apartment, and like
Yeah.
we like played a little song, and then like I drank water and I started choking. I was trying to finish a sentence, like let me gain my composure, and like
And you were like,
no, almost. One of
The
our-
recession
one of
came
our
back.
friends-
Everything just started coming.
One of our
he had
friends-
flashbacks
my
to
friend's friend
9/11.
Aubrey, my girlfriend's friend Aubrey was like, gaining composure, and I was just like, oh shit, there it is.
No, no,
That's
no, no,
it was a great name. I was
Yeah.
a little hesitant at first. I think I was the only one.
no, I'm still
No,
hesitant.
you're still hesitant.
I'm just not as vocal
No.
about it.
I
That's
like
fair,
the
that's
name.
fair.
I know I like it.
You're
I'm just
starting a
saying.
rebellion in the background.
All right,
I
so
have
let's
already
change
started
our name
it.
right now, and then when he puts the
To the
podcast
BoonePod.
out, we're
We
just
sweet
like,
Yeah.
children.
Let's just be
Yeah.
the BoonePod.
Yeah, no, on the. Okay. Yeah, no. In the title for the YouTube video, it'll be gaining composure
Question mark?
slash question mark slash bruised heart slash
9/11.
No.
Oh shit.
We're past
Slash
that.
dissonance,
the
slash-
recession.
recession enjoyers.
Thank you, recession.
recessors.
Yeah.
It really did
The
help us out.
recessors.
That's actually not.
Yeah,
a bad
Oh.
That's not a.
I'm guessing that's taken.
You already here, folks. Live on BoonePod.
The
We are.
recessors.
This is
We
not
are
a live.
the
Okay, on 3. Recessors. 1, 2, 3.
Recessors.
Recessors.
Let's fuck.
It doesn't sound as good in
No.
harmony, so
No,
I think
no,
we'll stick
no.
with
Gang
We'll stick with
composure's
gaining
still-
composure.
from
It's also
game.
got that whole like hidden pun in it too.
I don't know. Maybe if you guys, maybe if the people ever find those dead bodies,
That
that's
would
when you'll
happen.
change your name.
That would happen.
That won't happen.
I don't
No,
No, I
we don't remember
remember.
that.
We're not
Are you talking about
No,
the T-shirt
no,
incident?
No.
Oh, the T-shirt.
We tried to make T-shirts by hand. We kept making like awful typos.
No, don't
like,
put the potatoes on the
No, we all made typos.
Yeah.
like
I think
we
it was
couldn't
funny
spell it
'cause
right.
We kept. I was the first one to misspell our name.
Like,
No,
I think
actually,
what
was.
gets
Not on the
us-
shirt,
Was
but
it?
I
Just
was,
in general.
because I could
Coming
never
out.
spell it. I was always
No,
trying to write it
'cause,
down on a
like-
sheet of paper.
Well, no one can actually
No,
say
we-
what it was though. So
No.
what are we getting to?
No, let me get to the point. The point was is like we can't spell our own names, but we still try to like promote it. Like I remember at the show, I was like trying to spell it out. I'm like shit, like G-A-I-N shit.
In short,
It's because the
Okay.
I-N. It's the I-N-I-N-G.
Did
It's
you
the
write
in-in.
out all of those shits on the T-shirt?
So
That would've been the
Yeah,
funniest
we
shit
did.
ever.
I finished the shirt, my first shirt that I wrote, and I showed it to them. I was like, "Yo, I'm finished," and they said, "Shay, that's gang."
It was gang composure.
And I had to like really try and finesse that stuff to try and fix it, and like I think I got
Okay,
away with it. But
so,
then Kevin made
gang-
fun of
in
me.
short, the
Immediately
letters
did it.
can be rearranged to say something else, and
And, like-
I wasn't fully aware. And then I
Okay,
finished the T-shirt,
Enough.
Oh my
and
God.
I'll leave it at that. That they can be rearranged to say whatever your
No.
imagination wants, and I
But
think that's
there
fair.
are about 8 T-shirts out there that are the original OG.
Yeah,
in
there are
Charlotte.
8 in Charlotte. There are 8 T-shirts that were
Actually, one of them's in South Carolina now.
True.
One
of them's in the
actually
trunk of my
so
car.
7 in,
AKA
in
trash
yeah.
can.
Point is, we sold our shirts handmade, hand drawn, hand everything,
But yeah.
locally
But
sourced.
Getting back to I think your question.
Yeah,
We are a young band.
we are very.
Yeah, we
About
yes.
like 10 minutes ago.
Back
we
to
had-
back to something
back,
we were
right.
talking about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
no, we're an
Do you
incredibly.
remember yesterday?
Yeah.
We
No,
don't know.
I
Have we done the introduction yet? Have we-
Yeah,
have we-
I'm okay. Well, I technically didn't do it the way I normally do.
Okay.
I can do it again.
Interrupt
Hey,
the vlog.
Booners, what's up to episode 6?
That's
Wow.
It's like one of
Whoa.
those video games that takes 2 hours to get to the title card.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I call my fan base.
The title
The
card.
Booners.
The
Booners.
I like that.
That almost sounds
Okay,
offensive, but it
Well,
works.
yeah, because it's like their parents are boomers.
okay.
Yeah.
They are
Booners.
boomers.
That's good,
I get
actually.
that.
Yeah.
We're gonna call our
I
fans
love
that. Sorry.
Booner.
Yeah. It would be so funny if you guys just copied the exact same brand.
Yeah,
It's like,
we're
we
all
are
stealing
BoonePod.
Yeah, we-
we'll
What's up,
turn it into a
Booners?
different
What's
color.
up?
We'll spell it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Well,
3
like
O's
3
probably.
O's.
Or
And
you
then-
or
and
you can
theirs
take
is
an
gonna be
O
a
out.
3.
Oh,
There's
boner.
Wow. Hey,
Boners.
boners.
Ugh.
No, okay, we are a young band though.
All right.
Back-
Okay.
back to-
Hey,
back
let's
to
get
script.
some questions
We-
rolling.
Yeah, we
Okay.
we're a young band. We started in August, and our first show was mid-August. Oh my god.
Late October.
Mid-October. I cannot speak.
Yeah,
So
mid-late
very,
October.
you guys are very fresh and newborn.
Yeah.
Very fresh. Where are you guys from originally? Because I know I've seen on a lot of your shows have been in Charlotte.
Okay.
Is that because where you guys? Is that where
well,
you guys are
I
from?
have a funny story to that, but we'll get to that after everyone gives a little background checks.
Start, Kevin, why don't you
Yeah.
go
So
first?
I'm from the Raleigh of North Carolina.
Raleigh.
Of North Carolina.
Yeah.
Do I have to
It's
pay?
the capital.
I'm
He's
from-
from. He's actually
no, he
from
thinks he's
England. That's
better
why he
than
said.
us.
Yeah. Yeah.
From Raleigh of North
yeah.
Carolina.
You know Sir Walter Raleigh?
That was
That's you.
That's
That was
that's
my
basically
that was
me.
my grandpa.
That's basically
He is
me.
wrong.
I am wrong.
I kind of run that joint.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
actually the mayor.
He
Yeah.
got the
Do we
key
have
to
a
the
mayor?
city.
I don't know.
The mayor's
Where's the
still
mayor?
around?
Every-
Are
mayor's a
our
thing?
Yes.
They're a thing. You can run for
mayor.
mayor.
So we still
no,
have mayors.
actually,
to this
Raleigh
day.
is just anarchy. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay. No, that's
It's a
never mind.
demilitarized zone.
That's
I'm originally from New York, but raised in Charlotte.
Okay.
So like, I mean, I don't know. I like to always bring up New York. I don't like to be like, no offense to Brad, like, oh, I was born in like Charlotte and stuff.
Yeah.
I was born in New York.
Way to skip
in-
ahead.
I was in Queens, but then
Wow, you
moved
really
to
gave
Charlotte
away
after the
Brad.
recession.
Is it
Hold
real?
on, I'm tying it back up. I moved to
So
Charlotte
where-
after the recession.
so where?
Oh, okay, I get it.
Hold up. Where were
Yeah,
you
ev-
during 9/11? I'm
I
just
wasn't
saying
born yet. I
your
wasn't born.
backgrounds
So you're saying
line up.
you don't have an alibi.
I wasn't born. I wasn't
That's
even.
not-
I
that's
wasn't
not a real alibi.
conceived. I
So
wasn't
Mateo's
con-
excuse
Now,
was
I'm-
he was born 9/11. Okay, we do not
I
know
wasn't
if
conceived
he has
yet.
pilot license yet or not.
To be fair,
That's all
I'm
we're
going
gonna-
to ask live on the podcast. Can jet fuel melt steel beams?
Are we gonna
That's
take a vote? How about we take a vote?
No comment.
Yeah, take a vote. Take
no
a vote.
comment.
Take a vote.
Classified.
Yeah,
Hands up for yes or
Classified.
say aye.
Nope.
If
No comment.
I'm gonna go
Classified.
against this and say
Classified.
yes.
no.
That bitch can.
Actually,
the FBI is after you. Hillary
since
Clinton is not happy.
I'm taking.
No one's happy.
I
No
am
one in the
hold on,
government's
hold on,
happy
hold on.
right
I'm
now.
actually taking a welding class right now, and I can pretty much say that's yes.
I mean, this is our professional right here. This is our researcher.
I think I
He
heard
knows.
that like he can't actually melt it, but he can make it bend
Oh,
until it's not structurally
I'm
sound enough to make it collapse.
Okay.
I'm sure if a plane flies at it though, that it will
Like,
do
I
something.
feel like
Yeah,
the
no,
majority of
literally,
the
I
damage
think
was the
that's-
plane
yeah.
and
the
the kind of
plane.
explosion that like created a boom.
Okay.
And stuff.
Yeah.
So
was
I
it
wasn't
was
there.
it George W. Bush though?
So it's a unanimous decision from Gaining Composure that
We'll take
George
it-
Bush
we'll take
caused
political
9/11.
Yes.
Loosely.
That I can agree with. I don't know about
Loosely,
that,
yeah.
that steel
Hey,
beams
bro,
comment.
let's
I
go.
can
He gave
agree
him
with
the
that George
weapons.
Bush. Kevin was there
Kevin.
in the
Okay.
Pentagon.
Okay.
He-
The Pentagon was the only one not hit.
He read the
I'm
files.
From Charlotte, North Carolina. Born and raised in Charlotte, because there's nothing wrong with that. Shut up.
Queen City right there.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Queen
or
City.
how about Queens?
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
lived in the Queen City.
Well, I'm
Queen
from
City.
Queens.
Yeah,
Did you
well,
move
you know-
from Queens to the Queen City?
Yeah.
You didn't really move that far then.
No, not really. It was
Boom.
like it's
Boom.
2-minute walk.
Nice.
It's a short flight away.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Shay?
Yeah. What, about
What do you mean it's a short flight away?
It's
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Yo.
Where were you during
Yo.
9/11?
Nowhere, man. I was in the air somewhere. Who knows?
Shay, what's your relation to
Is he
Ukraine?
talking about the plane or the stork
Oh, I
he was
love
being
Ukraine.
carried by?
Yeah.
Where
okay.
were you during the Iran-Contra war?
I don't fucking know.
Where were you during the Gulf War?
Hard to say.
Spreading spec
Probably
ops.
Chicago? No, I don't know.
Okay.
Deep in the Kremlin.
Deep in the Kremlin. Yeah.
Yeah, I was over there with Snowden.
Okay.
Drop your home address.
Oh yeah, it's
Dox yourself.
1, 2, 3.
Hey,
Sesame
you're getting
Street
you're getting too
Lane.
close to my
Says
address.
that, yeah.
Okay.
As
Sesame
someone
Street
from New
Lane.
York, Sesame Street is crazy.
Oh my.
Big Bird, I sometimes see him drinking 40s outside. It's crazy.
He was playing Edward 40 Hands.
He was.
Where was Bidward? where was Big Bird on 9/11? I think that's important.
Oh,
Big Bird was like.
I know the count was behind it. It's
He's
like,
probably okay.
He was Big Bird was in the same situation as Mark Wahlberg, where he was supposed to be on that flight, and then said later he could have stopped it.
Right.
So it would have been a Mark Wahlberg Big Bird team up.
Moment. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
To stop
No,
9/11.
I look
that's
forward
what-
to the
that's
next
actually,
one.
I think, why Big Bird drinks is because he couldn't fly high enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but instead Mark Wahlberg was on the ground, permanently blinding a Vietnamese man.
Right.
Have you guys heard that story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mark
Okay.
Wahlberg committing various hate crimes.
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg is a terrible person.
Yeah.
Glad I don't know who he
He's an actor.
Transformers.
is. Yeah, I
War.
assumed that.
Yeah, he's like.
Is he the one on Shark Tank?
No, that's
No,
Mark
no.
Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
I don't know anything about Mark Cuban.
Okay.
Dude, Mark Cuban
He
was
does
on that
the
complex
pharmacy
sneaker
stuff.
show recently.
Was
Wait,
it
what?
He
Really?
made like drugs affordable or something.
Who
like
did?
that? Mark
Mark.
Cuban.
Oh yeah, he
He
did.
has like the online pharmacy.
Cuban is cool.
And Big Pharma's gonna try to
Yeah,
stop
it's-
I
him.
don't
and
like billionaires.
Mark
like, doing
Cuban is
drugs
single-handedly
before
spreading
people, it feels
fentanyl
weird
throughout
because
the
I feel like
country.
they're getting something out of it.
Wow, that's
No, it
that's a
feels like
big
they're getting
feat
something
for
out of it,
that's a
man.
big feat for Mark Cuban.
What?
I probably support him more now. I'd have
For
to
what?
say.
He's the guy who's single-handedly giving kids on Halloween fentanyl-laced Kit Kats.
And, yeah.
Mark Cuban's the
Mark
guy
Cuban,
doing it.
yeah.
Pro heroin.
He's pro-heroin.
It's pro
And is he
coke.
wrong for that?
All the greats do heroin.
What are you guys
that's
pro?
true.
What are you guys pro?
Well, where's Shay
Everything.
from?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
where's
where are
Shay
you
from?
from? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm from the hippie city of Asheville, North Carolina.
Hey, Asheville's like top one city for me.
Asheville,
I love
Asheville's
Asheville.
great. It was named #1 foodie destination last year.
Yeah, if you can
Cab got
afford it.
shit.
I-
Yeah, oh yeah, because everything's expensive.
It's like it's
That's true.
really good. Like what? Wasabi.
I haven't been there actually.
Wasabi
but
is.
I worked at Early Girl, and that place is amazing. I really love it.
What do you mean by early girl?
It's called Early.
Where were you on 9/11?
Early. And
Early girl?
You were at
You know,
Early
what,
Girl.
you know what
okay.
really sucks about this episode? I was talking to one of my friends. No,
You
this-
guys.
No, this is solely on me. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was like, "Can you stop bringing 9/11 up?"
Oh, so
Oh,
this is
this is a
reoccurring.
I thought it was
occurrence.
us that
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it up.
No, for
We have the
la-
recession. That's
no,
our
for the
thing.
last
Yeah.
for the previous 2 episodes, I've brought up 9/11. But
Okay.
when I
It's
when I
the
when I
season.
bring it up, I'm talking about country music.
Where were you during 9/11?
Yeah, hold
you
up.
bring it up a
Uh,
lot.
yeah.
It's like you're
Started an
Keep
episode
your-
with a bang, right?
keep your friends close, keep the person who did 9/11 closer. And I think that's the message
That's actually
the BoonePod
why
is trying to
came
send.
on. We came on BoonePod to be close to the person.
You guys are actually
responsible for 9/11.
feds. You're trying to figure out.
BoonePod. We know you did it. That's why we're here.
No, and it's okay because you said, "What are we all pro?"
I'm Special
And he-
Agent Matthew
1,
Jones
2,
of the
3.
FBI.
Ready?
We
1, 2,
know.
3.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
all
yeah,
pro
Composure.
him doing 9/11.
No,
What?
no, 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 no,
I thought we were
no.
doing
Gaining composure is pro 9/11.
No, no, no.
I think that's fair.
No.
Gaining composure is pro heroin.
No.
No, but that's already Mark Wahlberg. We can't. Our Mark.
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
Hold on, hold on.
Mark Cuban was.
We'll
yeah.
get back to what we're pro.
You're pro Herobrine.
We're pro.
Mental health.
Nah,
No,
he's not
we're
real.
pro
I stand by
composure.
it.
We were
We're pro dissonance.
We're pro dissonance.
dissonance. Yeah, we're dissonance.
That's
Pro
yeah.
dissonance.
pro dissonance.
Pro dissonance.
What does that mean?
Oh,
What do you mean
It's
you're
our
pro
first-
dissonance?
It's our first
It's
single.
our first single
Okay,
that's gonna
you
be
want
out
to you want to
soon.
sing what
Oh.
dissonance sounds like? Like what a dissonant note sounds like?
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
Come
like
on.
that.
I mean,
So
It just
actually,
doesn't
It's like
sound
two notes that
good.
rub against each other.
You know, like
Well, there is a
20
piano
but the wrong
in it.
way.
20
Yeah.
minutes into the podcast, we should probably talk about what kind of music you guys make.
Right, right, right.
We've had trouble describing it.
There's okay.
Because you can't really describe genre.
Because I listen to stuff you guys have posted on Instagram, and I'm like, I don't know how to categorize this.
Well,
I would just say college rock, but
I
get
don't
really, but that's
know.
just
College
because-
rock is
I feel
too
like even
vague.
that's
That's
pretty
That's
general.
way
That's
too
just because
vague.
we're in college.
Well,
and it's just
it's-
vague.
okay.
It's, mostly
It's
'cause we're doing
vague.
a
No,
lot of noise.
it's too vague.
It's
That's
vague
the
because
problem.
we haven't like.
Vague
had a
rock.
solid
We haven't released enough
Vague
songs
rock.
to define
we're
ourselves
in
either.
the writing. We have one song,
But we
play
definitely fit.
consistently that we're gonna record soon. It's gonna be out there, and we have some other ideas brewing. But I guess the best way to describe our sound is kind of like the '90s alternative indie stuff, like Modest Mouse, early Radiohead, meets the electric energy of like the Strokes and the White Stripes, and it's just kind of like this jumble of like weird noise, but also just like triumphant badassery.
I honestly feel like it's music that you can headbang to and
Cry to afterwards.
And, yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, you'll cry. But if you
If you don't pay
just
attention,
listen,
to
if you
what's
don't pay
saying.
attention to the lyrics, you're just gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I feel like is the vibe that we're trying to go for.
I think,
We'll get a better description as we more
Yeah.
music.
As
and
we have
more
songs
solid
out.
sound.
Yeah.
yeah.
When are you guys planning on having some stuff out?
Uh,
Do you have a set date yet, or like a
We don't have
general
date.
like?
Not per
We're-
se,
we're in-
but
it's in the
more
works.
December,
We
I'd
got
say.
a bunch of things.
Would you say, based on?
I
what,
feel like December
yeah.
is the
Once
goal.
our
December.
producer is available,
Well,
Yeah.
I have to
aka
talk to you guys about our other
Brad's dad.
production
Well,
opportunities soon.
Yeah,
You know,
Off
we
the
have
pod,
a lot
off
of
the
things
pod.
coming up that are good possibilities,
Yeah.
and we're going to be trying to get stuff out in the December is the aim.
Yeah, we
And
have.
We'll try.
We're cracking down our
right.
writing output as
Yeah.
well.
yeah.
But I guess when it comes to just talking about stuff we're writing and whatnot, I think we need to highlight the most important producer for us right now, which would be Brad's father.
Yeah. No, that's actually
Really?
Now how
really.
is
100%.
now how is Brad's dad?
Amazing.
let me.
Okay.
I
He's cool as
feel like
hell.
I should take the wheel on this one
Yeah,
since
it
he's
is
my
his father.
dad.
It is
So
his papa.
my dad went here to App State as well, and he had a bunch of college bands and stuff, and he has been into music. He's a guitar player, and he's like a big musical inspiration to me, especially because of that. I grew up with him like that, but like he has been like recording and producing music ever since he was in college and stuff like that. So he has like 8-track recorders and all this stuff, and he's trying to upgrade to like a new machine where it's like, I don't know, double that or triple that.
Yeah, I
or
think you
whatever.
said like 24 tracks.
24
yeah.
tracks. So it's like he's trying to like actually like do stuff for us because he wants to do that. Because as soon as like we told him about the band, he's like, "Oh, I have experience with recording
Yeah,
stuff."
he
and,
like wants
He's been
to
like
desperately.
one of our biggest supporters.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, we sat with him and showed him some of our videos.
He
and it was just
contributed to
insane.
adding an intro to our song Dissonance.
Mhm.
like I feel like without his input, the song wouldn't be as good. And, like,
Yeah.
obviously we don't always have to take his advice on things. Sorry, Dad. But like we
You, Dad.
no, but like it's like he does have really good ideas because he's been making music longer than like we've been alive. So it's kind of like
So where was
Yeah,
he on
listen-
9/11?
Yeah, where was your
Oh.
dad on 9/11?
I think he was actually picking up my brother from preschool or something. If I'm not
Preschool,
mistaken.
aka the Pentagon.
He was
Where
picking
was
up
your
the missing
brother?
$500 million.
preschool.
Brother, aka
Sure,
Bomb
like-
from preschool, aka
B
the
for
Twin
Bomb.
Towers. Yeah,
Preschool.
that seems about right.
Yeah.
No, he's
So-
he's a big inspiration on I think all of us.
He
He's
really
he's
is.
kind of like the dad I never had. If he started like helping me out financially a little more, but
Yeah.
other than that, he sends me like
Yeah,
a
just-
lot of texts.
Yeah, he
Slide him
texts us-
just slide him like $20.
He texts me a lot too.
He actually does. He paid for my gas station food that one time.
Really?
Yeah,
Actually?
yeah. I
he
only bought
did.
like 2
Yeah.
bags of chips.
Oh, that's right.
He paid
right,
for
he
my, he
does.
paid for my chips as well.
So in a way, he's also my dad.
He's
Man,
also
I never
he's
got
everyone's
chips from his-
he's everyone's
Brad's
dad.
dad.
Well, you weren't there
Oh.
to see the Strokes. so-
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
that's
Brad's
true.
dad has a few favorites.
Yeah, I think he does.
Well, I mean,
Have
I
you
feel
only
like-
been
Have
to
you
him
guys
like
told him
3
which
times,
member
Yeah,
of the
that's
band
true.
you're beating to death next?
No.
Oh, it's a surprise.
think
we
it's
we don't
very
even know. We don't
It's,
even
it's
know.
a Christmas present.
It's
Christmas morning, Santa
I
just
think
delivered
it's
your
very
presents. You
likely
beat somebody
that
with a
their
rock.
name
You know?
rhymes with Day.
No.
Who knows?
Jay.
Day.
Whose
you
name
have a
rhymes
death
with
wish?
Jay?
No,
Whose
I'm
name?
just guessing that's
Probably after December, you're not gonna really hear much
Yeah.
from Shay.
Yeah, I
Do you wanna
I'm
explain?
traveling
We're beating him to
abroad
death.
next semester.
No, no,
What's
no.
her name?
No. Ireland.
That's a weird name.
I know, really
That's
weird.
that's literally my girlfriend's name. So let's calm down, guys. Okay, chill.
But yeah, I'm going to be going to the University of Cork and studying there in Cork, Ireland. And you know it's going to be cool because it's named after the thing that goes on top of the bottle.
Where
That-
is Cork, Ireland? In
It's
Ireland.
the largest natural harbor in the world. Apparently.
It's southern
And
Ireland,
it's
right?
it's like the very, not the most southern part, but it's one of the most southern parts. of
Okay.
Ireland. It's on like the middle of the south part.
Kind of like
If that makes sense. I'm
How-
a geography major. I should be able to explain this better.
Yeah, how do you work that deal out? Like, how did you decide, like, oh, I want to go to Ireland? I think this would be cool.
I was trying. I wanted to go abroad, and then because there's broads over there, so gotta go
Yeah.
abroad.
Once you go on one.
And my brother traveled to. He studied in Scotland in Glasgow, and had just raving things to say about not living in America.
Hmm.
And so
Like good health care.
I gotta try that out.
Healthcare, also like walkable cities, and like you don't have to worry about getting hit by cars, and like everything is within like 20 minutes, and also like beautiful countryside that isn't.
So actually, like a nice place to live that isn't
Yeah.
dominated by cars.
And capitalism.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
BoonePod is a proud supporter
Of the
Of s-
Communist Manifesto.
No, I was gonna say something like that, but like, no, BoonePod is a proud supporter of extreme capitalism.
I'm a proud supporter of calling our billionaires oligarchs.
Yeah.
Olive Garden?
Olive Garden?
Oligarchs.
Oligarchs, yeah.
Everyone knows the elite just run Olive Garden.
The Olive Garden runs the United States. It's a secret
right.
cabal.
And
It's with
and
all
no,
the-
ask someone.
Okay,
They
you-
can't come up
you
with
know-
3 reasons why they don't. Ask
yeah,
anyone.
yeah.
Seriously,
you've
no-
heard of the Freemasons? Well, have you heard of Olive Garden?
Yeah.
It's a front.
Have-
America is being destroyed under our
Anyone
feet.
actually been in an Olive Garden?
I have.
I have.
Does
I
Olive
have.
Garden actually exist,
I
or is it a
don't think so.
hologram by the
Same with
liberal
Firehouse
agenda?
Subs. Yo, who actually eats at Firehouse Subs?
Bro, I do. That
I
shit.
do.
That shit's
gas.
fire. That
Firehouse-
meatball.
Okay,
sub?
that is A tier.
That is
Actually,
A-
Penn Station is
I'm
S
with
tier.
you. I've
next
never actually had
topic
it.
of the podcast. I just thought of this. What's the best sub shop?
Penn Station.
Publix.
Penn Station is S tier.
Publix.
Yeah,
Publix.
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 Fucking shit.
Listen,
Are the
okay.
public subs that
Yes.
good?
Okay.
Okay.
They are
Okay.
A tier.
Special.
Let me
A
give
tier.
you. Let me give you the
What- yeah,
gaming
what's the
composure
gaming-
special.
gaming composure?
Allow me to take the wheel since you're the only one who doesn't like the special.
I do
but
like them.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool. So the gaming composure special, at least the Mateo version of it, is a little different for spice tolerance reasons. It's you
Just
first.
jalapenos.
It is, but like, hey, listen. I've seen some people cry over jalapenos.
Me.
Okay.
Me.
Yeah,
Me.
Holden takes a bite of jalapeno. He's like, so it's essentially you go and you get the chicken tender sub on Italian 5-grain bread. All right, you get some mayo on that bad boy. You get that chicken on top, and then they throw on some cheese. My go-to cheese is provolone. You get some provolone cheese on that. Throw that in the
I don't know if
toaster.
I'm feeling the provolone.
Hold on, trust me.
Okay, all right.
We're
I'll
not
trust
even
you.
done.
I'll trust you.
They toast that up, melts up real nice. All right, then you slap some tomatoes, some onions, some jalapenos.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't. You don't put jalapenos on that.
I do.
don't.
I
You
do.
shouldn't.
Or the cheese, actually.
Jalapenos are
Or the
optional.
cheese, yeah.
Well,
Kinda.
Yo,
trust
here's
me.
an idea.
You
What
guys
if-
just raw dog this shit with no cheese?
I don't.
No, I mean,
I
like
do.
that, but like,
Trust
not
me.
Even I
provolone
do
always.
cheese.
I
It's
don't
worth
do
it.
cheese.
That's the Mateo
He
special.
might be the strongest member.
I'm lactose
He-
intolerant as well.
I might be. I haven't figured that one out.
All of
yet.
gaining composure cannot
well,
consume
This is coming out right now.
Something real quick.
If I knew this before, we would not be a man.
With that being said, another thing that like Shay unfortunately can't participate in really is gaining composure is has growing out their mustaches, and like
Oh.
we're
I see
kinda-
his mustache.
I see a little bit. It's like,
He has a-
did you pencil it in before we came in? Or?
No.
He
I
just
just-
has like the
I
outrageous
don't-
French mustache.
I just don't have the capacity to grow facial hair. It's not my genetics.
Not yet.
man.
I'm sorry.
Rumors say Shay
Not
hasn't
yet.
shaved in 20 years.
Rumors say Bruno Mars is gay.
That is true.
That's not a rumor. I think I just said that 5 minutes ago. I think I just tweeted that.
No, but Publix is the best sub shop
Yeah.
because it's basically like every other sub shop, but they actually do like really good quality bread.
Yeah, the
And
bread
really
is good.
Like it uses fucking Publix meat and
In-
Publix deli shit.
Exactly. And
So
the-
it actually has
fresh
really
and
good
actually
fucking-
fresh
I worked at
ingredients.
Subway, and like it was a fun time, but don't eat the tuna.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is
Reminds me of bar burrito.
I'm a whore for Subway.
Subway's okay. To be fair,
Oh, yeah.
Subway is like top tier out of like the main
No,
sub
it is
shop.
D
I like
tier.
how the only thing people
It's
who
B
don't
tier.
like Subway
D.
have against it is that when you walk into a Subway, there's a smell.
Yeah, there's
The
a
Subway, there's a Subway
There's a
smell.
Subway smell, yeah.
That is the reason why
It's
like
the-
half of my family won't eat at Subway.
that-
Not the actual sandwiches,
it's
the
the
smell
plastic
of
You
the
can
shop.
get heated subs there. I'm
You
only
can also
comparing-
get heated subs like everywhere.
Publix.
You
No,
can-
not
you
at Jersey
can't
Mike's.
Listen,
Jersey Mike's, yes, you can.
No,
No,
it's
no,
not
you
the
Yes, you
same.
can.
No.
Okay,
You
actually,
can get hot subs.
Can I put my input on the
Please.
situation
Philly
here?
cheesesteak at Jersey Mike's.
That
I'm gonna
isn't
have
a
to
fucking
say
hot
it's
sub.
probably Jersey Mike's probably top tier for me.
Thank you.
No, I'm a
That's what
Jersey
I'm
Mike's
saying.
is really good.
I'm a
Jersey
hard
Mike's is
dis-
above
I haven't
Subway
been there
without
in a couple
any.
years.
No, I'd rather have if I had to
Any.
choose between Jersey
To be
Mike's and
fair, can
Subway,
we
I would go
all-
Subway. You know why? Meatball fucking subs.
Yes,
the day I
actually,
can get a
that's
fucking
true. That's
meatball
true.
sub,
John's is the
True.
worst.
Jimmy John's is kind of mid.
Jimmy,
Jimmy John's is like C.
I haven't
Okay.
gotten
It's the
enough
worst.
data, so
If
I've eaten at Jimmy
I'm
John's
just-
once.
okay.
If you've seen their bread after 24 hours, you would never want to.
I'm just
Have you seen
saying.
a McDonald's hamburger
I
after
was
5
literally-
years?
I don't care how good that how it looks now. I'm still eating a Big Mac.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like I'm still eating a
Okay.
Big
They
Mac.
asked DJ Khaled, and now we're all gonna ask, how many if someone held a gun to your head, how many chicken nuggets can you eat in one sitting?
Not that.
All of them.
150.
Like at
Okay.
least a lot.
150. I think.
I can confidently say 110.
I can feel like
110.
I hit that 125.
I don't know how
150.
fast are you gonna get a stomach. How much?
Man.
How fast are you
Okay,
gonna
how
get
much?
a tumor?
Can we figure out how
Okay.
much weight that is though?
You're
I
gonna
get
get an ulcer.
Because
man.
when I
Okay,
was
okay.
in Raleigh, I
Okay.
went to this place called Mojo's, and they had a 1-pound burger, and I was kind of sick, so I didn't eat that whole day.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
this is mine. I fucking devoured it, and I'm like, I felt all right, but like, I wonder how many pounds of chicken that is. How many
Okay.
pounds can I handle?
That's too
Are we,
much.
are we
Are
actually
we doing the math?
Yeah, we need to.
Well,
for the
live on
viewers.
the-
I don't know
Okay,
how
you
much
said
I can
150.
eat,
You said
though.
150.
I said 150. Yeah.
I tend to say that I my catchphrase is I'm gonna shit myself. So like I feel like
No,
I might have
okay.
IBS, low key.
You either have IBS or you're very lactose.
That reminds me, my favorite
But, like,
thing
yeah.
Brad
Okay.
uses as a euphemism.
150 how many
Alright.
chicken nuggets is equal to 5.5 pounds.
I
Nope.
could do that. I
That-
think I could do
that
that.
is actually feasible.
5 pounds of
I
food is
couldn't
not
do
that
that.
much if you think about
It
it.
is.
couldn't do it,
It is
I feel like
these
once you get up
shoes.
into 10 pounds of food, that's
What?
when it gets a little scary.
New
I couldn't do
question:
it.
What kind of pair of boots could you eat? Could you consider?
Keens, bro. I could eat Keens
Uggs.
all day
I could
long.
eat
I don't
Uggs.
know. I could go for a fine Timberland.
I was gonna say the Timberland, that fine leather, throw it up on the grill. With
I
some
feel like
sauce.
I feel like
Wait,
It's like beef
wait,
jerky.
What about, where are the? I can eat some Uggs, man.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I could
Uggs,
eat some
yeah.
Uggs.
All that hair in your
I-
mouth.
That's what I was
gonna
saying.
say, you would
Yeah,
puke
that's
up
what
a
I'm saying.
No, you'd
you
be
would
like,
puke up a hairball.
yeah. That would be the least
I would-
pleasant
I
shoe
would-
to
Better than
eat.
leather?
I'd much
Because
rather eat
leather
a
is
Timberland.
the
It's like
worst.
jerky, dude. You put the salt in the thing, you
salt.
fry it, let it dry. It's like
Okay.
jerky.
None of you have just said like cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Eh,
Cowboy boots.
Overrated.
They look
No,
delicious.
No, they-
Cowboy boots are only good if they're aged.
yeah.
So yeah, like
They got some
okay.
nice farmer
It's like
sweat
a
in
fine
them.
wine.
Yeah.
Adds
And
flavor.
Dirt and sand. Dirt and sand.
I
It's
feel
the
like
grittiness.
Doc Martens would kind of taste like how food from the UK tastes, like very bland.
No, Dr. Martens tastes like any bisexual girl.
What? Do you talking about?
Fuck.
Yeah,
No, explain
We're
that.
gonna have to elaborate.
No,
I think
no.
I can.
Okay.
That was a really bad
What is-
That was
attempt.
awful. That's just.
When you say
Bisexual
eating
girl.
a bisexual girl, do you
I
mean
was
like
trying to make a
eating
joke
her
about
leg
it.
or like?
Oh no.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yo, shit.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
You tried to make a
I was
joke
trying to make
on
a
the
joke about it. It
stereotype
was
of
a stereotype.
bisexual
Yeah.
girls wearing Doc Martens,
Yeah, that was all.
but it
was.
kind of backfired
It
on
did.
you
It
heavy.
really backfired.
Not to mention, like, I'm
Where-
wearing them right now.
You are.
Are you
I
bisexual?
identify as a
bisexual.
man.
But are you bisexual?
No.
Okay. Are you
Damn,
sure about that? I mean,
Should
Should we
have secret
test
there,
on
so,
the
like-
podcast if he's bisexual?
Oh shit!
Sorry.
It just came.
Live gay sex on the BoonePod podcast.
You won't get to see it, but we'll be loud and clear.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yo, here's an idea. Next time we all take Carolina Reapers and just at the beginning, no milk in the room.
Oh,
And
I
then
know. That's a
I
hard
could not
no.
do that.
I'd be out.
We should do the banana and Sprite challenge.
no.
What is
cinnamon
that?
challenge.
It's where
live.
you chug 2 liters of Sprite and then you try to eat as many bananas as
Oh, I'm
possible.
not
You
chugging
can't.
cinnamon.
And it causes
It's
a
auto
chemical,
throw up.
It
Causes.
it causes like a chemical reaction in your stomach that automatically makes you puke.
What is in Sprite, man?
It's not the Sprite.
It's a
God.
McDonald's Sprite.
It's like the.
Specifically.
It's
Yeah.
like the way the whatever the fuck reacts with like the potassium or some shit reacts with one of the other fucking chemicals. It's just.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you mix vinegar and like baking soda and it goes, whoosh, except that's in your stomach. Think of it like Mentos and
Oh,
Coke, but less powerful.
Dude, I'm not gonna destroy my stomach for that.
No, I wouldn't destroy.
I
my
think
stomach.
Yeah, but
probably.
it'd be funny for the
I'd rather
bit.
do the cinnamon challenge than that.
Oh my god.
Back to 2010.
No, let me do the what is it, the salt and ice challenge or whatever the hell.
No, that's how you like give
Oh,
yourself
so nice.
chemical
Yeah, give a
burns.
chemical
That's how you
burns.
give yourself chemical burns.
Because the salt like enhances how
No,
quickly
let's
the
just eat
ice.
Tide Pods in color.
No.
So I think my biggest influence is probably Modest Mouse,
Yeah,
Radiohead.
Yeah, let's, you know what, let's do that. We are a band.
Back to the music.
Let's list influences. Kevin, go ahead.
All
Take it
right,
away.
so okay, can we do it in the format of like top 3, top 5, top?
I'd say let's
however
top five,
however you want to do
Can
it.
everyone agree with
Okay.
top 5?
It's easier if we all follow.
Top 5.
like
top-
musical influence.
Let's go top 3 because then
Top
it hits
three.
harder. It hits
It's
top-
harder.
Top
Top
3. I
three.
don't think I could think of
Top 3.
3.
Like,
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
could
think of
3.
five.
Like just because I would need to like.
I didn't
think
take a
about
second
it.
to sit
Yeah.
down
So,
and think
but
about it.
Yeah,
three,
I could do three.
Number
sure.
1, Drake.
Number 2,
You
probably
see,
Drake
you guys
again.
see
Yeah,
more
number-
App State merch recently.
Yeah, I
Really?
know.
Number 3,
Have you-
definitely Drake.
Have you heard the
Definitely.
curse though?
The what?
If any time Drake wears sports merch for the next 5 years, their sports teams do horribly.
I
Isn't that
believe
why
it.
we've been so shit in the second half of this season?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. That's
Yo, okay, so
Kevin, go ahead.
probably okay. My top 3, and these are going based off primarily. I'm focusing mainly on kind of the guitar of each of these bands and the skill and how it influenced me. So I'd have to say actually number 1, Ween. Have you heard of Ween? You have. Okay.
They're the guys who made Ocean
This is
Man.
They- yeah, they
first
are.
time he's brought
No,
it up.
okay, no, I would offend Ween till the day I die. If you guys, okay, I've got this opinion from no more than 50 people. Okay, it was like 6 people, but either way, they always say,
It
oh,
was just my mom.
my mom, dad, my brother. No, everyone listens to Ween and they're like, oh, it's a joke, man. Then they keep listening. They're like, wow, this is an awesome band. They're really,
It's
really
just
good.
The name for me.
The name is hard.
It's really good. Okay, anyway, Ween,
It's like naming a band Bone.
Yeah.
That's
BoonePod.
What's up, boners?
You guys going hard today?
Okay.
How many times
Can I get
have
a high
you
five for
got
that?
it hard today? It's like you're at the doctor. They're checking for ED.
Actually, no, I'm not.
The only podcast
Wait,
run you
Kevin,
through
what's your
ED
second
exercise.
Okay. Well, it's Ween because you just got so the 2 guys are Gene and Ween Dean. Those they legally changed their
There's
names.
no way.
No way,
That's
seriously.
fake. You made that
Ser-
up.
no, I did not.
You made that up.
I'm gonna search up Gene and Ween Dean and
God.
Gene and
Okay, so I feel like
You're
it's one of
talking
those-
about 2
okay.
Swedish people that were found dead.
no.
Like that's.
Oh no.
Are Gene and Dean Ween related?
Oh, no, Gene
Ween
and
is a
Dean
band
Ween,
of the
man.
brothers Gene and Ween. Okay, they're not actually brothers. They have different names, but their story is they got controlled by this devil who like told them it's called the Bugendash or whatever, and it told them to make 1,000 songs. They didn't know each other at the time. They both got controlled by this devil, and then they came together when they're 14 and started making.
And they have a song in the SpongeBob movie.
yeah.
Waiting for
Oh
this
no.
moment.
Okay. I'll
This is that one fun fact he's never told anyone.
Waiting for number 3.
Fun fact: when I was born, I was possessed by Satan.
No, okay. I'll dedicate Ween because I have an hour and a half worth of Ween content for next time. But
Right.
my number 2, I'd have to say.
We
Okay.
all have that
Hour and a
band
half
like
of
that with,
yeah. Next episode, it's just gonna be. All of you guys are gonna be on here, but it's just gonna be him talking about Ween for an hour and a half.
Robert, hey, no.
Back to the Ween hour.
We'll be back here when the EP comes
Okay.
out.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, okay, we're
Okay.
good. Technical
Technical
difficulties.
difficulties.
I'll have to check and see. I don't know. I don't know where that
I
stopped.
think you need
Yo,
to
do
restart.
you want me to talk
Kevin
about this
went on
Ween
for a
stuff?
few
before-
hours
for,
about
yeah,
Ween, and
for
then we just-
context.
You were recording for the past 2 hours? Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys
But,
are
Real.
For context, listeners, I don't know what happened. It somehow stopped recording. So
I think when you moved, like you
That
picked
might-
it off.
that might have been
Because I
it.
looked
So
at
I-
the screen and went white.
because
so-
I don't. Yeah, so I don't think we lost much.
No.
Okay.
So
we could have lost that bit and I'd be okay.
Prime content right there.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay, my number 2, I'll make these next ones quick. So, Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead, I know it, I get it, Virgin Music, but again, it's one of those things where if you sit down and listen to it, you'll be like,
Weezer next.
so probably
Weezer.
Ween, Weezer, and Drake, I think, are my top 3.
Drake's my favorite lesbian. So like,
Girl, me too.
I
that his
wonder
bar?
how Millie Bobby Brown is
You know,
doing right now.
that's his bar. It's like she said I'm a lesbian. I said me too. That's like Drake wrote that down. It's like that's it.
fire.
That's fire.
he was sitting in the studio. He was like,
He also set a court date in the same day. No, okay, Radiohead, Johnny Greenwood, really, really awesome guitarist. I'd say,
Okay.
all right, next.
all right.
I'm kidding. You can keep going.
No,
Josh,
I
you
wanted
Okay.
to just have a commercial break there. All right. All right.
Okay, that's where I'll put the ad.
Thank you.
That's where I'll put the ad.
Just Radiohead and
Radiohead.
okay. Third one, I actually didn't think about a third one, so I'm gonna go ahead and say The Strokes. So
Yeah, I'll
I'm,
elaborate on that
I think
part.
me and Brad are gonna share top 3. So
Yeah, because we
are
we're
big Strokes fans,
yeah, we are.
obsessively probably.
Yeah,
So it's
definitely.
really bad.
It's
but
our bonding moment.
they are.
Is it weird when you're talking to people? It's like, yeah, I love the Strokes.
Oh, I stroke.
Yeah, no, I think
You
that's
guys
perfect.
love Do you
I
guys
love
love
stroking.
stroking?
Yeah, I think that's
We
a
stroke-
regular.
Kevin and I stroked
You
each
bonded
other
over stroking. so-
behind a
No, we
gas
bonded
station.
over
You
anal
bond
sex.
Yeah.
We bonded over anal sex, but Strokes was
Yeah.
also
Okay.
there. Yeah, the Strokes or Josh Homme. So that's my final answer.
Gaining Composure
So you did 4.
admits
I'll do
live
all-
to
you did-
sodomy.
You did 4, so I'll do 4.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm
I threw in a
doing
4th one. It was like
I'll
just
do
2 word.
4. Okay. Is it me now?
Yeah.
Word.
Weezer.
Yeah. So number 1, Drake for sure. Number 2, Weezer. Number 3, Meek Mill. Number 4, Eminem.
What about Daft
no.
Punk?
Oh, Daft
Yo,
Punk.
you
Number
for
5. No, I'll
Daft
I'll
Punk
actually
is
get to
like
it.
the. Okay, never mind.
Okay. This is in no particular order. We're gonna
Daft
start out.
Punk.
We're gonna start out with the most controversial pick, I guess, the Smiths.
toxic.
Just because. Oh
Wah,
my
wah.
God. Just
Oh.
because they have a bad
Dude,
rep.
I've
it's
always gotten the Smiths and the 1975 confused. Because I'm not gonna lie, my roommate recently showed me the 1975 for the first time, and it sounds like youth pastor music, and I can't stand it. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like youth
That's fair.
pastor music.
I don't listen to 1975, but back to the Smiths. They have a bad rep because they're seen as male manipulator music, and then Morrissey's like an awful human being. But like the part of the Smiths I like is Johnny Marr,
Mhm.
the main guitarist. He writes like the most beautiful guitar melodies, and it's just like I listen to that every time. I'm like, whoa, I hope I can write like that one day. Just like really pretty, just nice things.
And then fast forward to the recession, we can write like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a
Yeah,
callback.
Yeah, callback.
Gaining Composure's prediction for when we will have another recession.
Oh wow.
I almost fell out of my chair.
He almost
I-
fell out of a rolling
No,
chair.
what is wrong
How do
with
you-
this chair,
okay.
yo? Hold up.
Oh, it's missing a.
I think
It's not my fault.
being
It's
on the
the wheel.
BoonePod is awakening something within you guys.
All right.
I was just
Nah, we-
leaning
we
back
did
to
this
check
with
something
the
on my
American
phone, and then
Bingo.
Can you?
Don't say it out loud.
I almost died on this podcast. I don't think it's safe to
I
go
don't
on
want
here
that
anymore.
on the record.
What?
Probably not. If I had to guess.
Okay. Okay. Next, second influence. Isaac Brock from Modest Mouse. Just like I don't know, just the way the guitar parts are written mesmerized me because there's order, but there also isn't. It's like controlled disorder, which to me is just like awesome, and it's like it can be really peaceful music, but it can also be just super moshy and just incredible. My other pick is this band called I'm gonna have my Kevin moment called At the Drive-In. And At the Drive-In is like this really legendary like post hardcore like artistic punk rock band where like it's just their first kind of 3 EP album things are kind of like it's kind of like cool kind of punk music, you know. But then their album before they broke up called Relationship of Command is like the most experimental badass piece of like punk music ever put together. Like the guitars are strange or like slightly out of tune on purpose. They're like banging in there. The singer is just
Which
Blown
Ween
out
also
his-
does, by the way.
blown out
Side
his-
note. So
his
Ween
vo-
did it in like earlier year than that.
blowing out his vocal cords.
At this point,
and,
you're
like,
about to say Ween did 9/11.
That was my conclusion.
Where was Ween on
They
9/11?
were possessed by Satan, so like.
It would the Bugnadesh. It's like a devil.
Bu-
I'm sorry.
So that's why I love them, and they're just like weird chords. Like any song I learn by them, I'm like, I'm gonna use that chord later, and then I end up using it in something we write or come up with, or like anything. And number 4, since Kevin did 4, I'm gonna give it to.
I just mentioned a name.
I'm gonna give it to James Hetfield from Metallica, mostly just because like the reason I picked up guitar again, because I had one when I was 12, and then I like gave up, and then I was like 16. I heard a Metallica song. I'm like, fuck it, I'm playing guitar now. I'm doing it. We're doing it now. It's happening. Yeah.
So, what about you, Brad?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Kevin already knows Kevin knows what I'm about to start with.
And I agree fully with Brad's
Oh.
next couple words.
So number 1, Drake.
This is a Drake position right here. This is something
No.
Drake would do if he was on a
something.
BoonePod right
Yeah,
here.
that is something Drake would do actually. Grab my leg like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
So you're role playing Drake and Millie Bobby
Yeah,
Brown.
RP.
We're role playing
Oh,
Drake.
shit.
Number 2, Daft Punk.
That's
I'm not taking that call right now, actually.
I bet
Anyway,
they're locked out.
probably our roommate's probably locked out of our apartment
Yeah,
right
hold
now.
on,
it's
Wait
okay.
for my
We're in the
phone call.
BoonePod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Too busy.
Where are my keys?
Okay, actually though, number 1, the Strokes, and this is our bonding moment. But like, I wouldn't be a drummer if it wasn't for the Strokes.
I was
'cause
his roommate freshman year. I can test
This
that.
this is true, and it's just like Fabrizio Moretti. Like, I think like his drums are so they're not like complicated or anything, but like the thing about it is just like what?
I don't know.
Nothing.
He broke me.
These two are having a very touching moment here on the BoonePod.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
that's
God,
normal.
y'all.
That's normal. This is
Okay.
gaining composure
Peyton,
stuff.
put
That's
your
fine.
pants back on.
Are we about to show each other everybody's
penises?
composure right
Everybody's
now?
ween.
I got my
Or
teen
wings.
ween.
You
I got
guys
my
just
G
wanted to
ween.
record
Wait.
this podcast for gay sex.
Can I see your
figured
gene
it
ween?
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
Actually, I have the
All right,
gene
all right,
ween. You have
all
the
right.
teen
Yeah,
ween.
yeah.
All
that's
right,
it.
all right.
Their names are Diener and Jeaner, by the way.
But the way that like Gordon Raphael and like Julian Casablancas, they were like interviewed, which Julian's the lead
Genius.
singer of the Strokes.
He's a
Yes,
genius.
absolutely. And I think that the words that I said about Fab's drumming is like it's as if like there's a knocking at the door and it's like not being let in, but that's like consistent. It's like a consistent like drive that you just can't like let that knock. You can't let that person in, but they just keep trying. And but I don't know. It's just I wouldn't be a drummer without Fab. Number 2, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers is a big musical inspiration for me. Steve Ferrand's drumming is really special to me because it's just like I've never like been enthralled by drums that much, aside from Fab stuff, and just I don't know. Can you guys gain some composure, please?
Bro, he played Seabat on my leg. He played Seabat.
That's what that was?
Yeah, he played
I was trying to
Seabat.
figure out what it was.
It was Seabat.
He played Seabat on my leg,
Um,
on my Diener.
but I don't know. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
I thought we had something special. You played Seabat on my dinner.
I've always just been
Oh.
attracted to their music, and especially like drums wise. Like I've been like, it's early on when I was trying to learn stuff, it was easier to sometimes pick up their songs as well and just like go through that. And I remember I was becoming a drummer around the time that like Tom Petty himself died, so like that was really impactful, and I started listening to his music a lot more and like being attracted more to the like drums on those songs and like wanting to figure that out. Third one, and this is like probably a controversial drum take, and this is something I didn't really figure out till like I met Mateo, but like White Stripes and Meg White.
Yes.
And I think because Meg White is such a simple drummer, and like everyone says that there's an issue with that, but I don't find a problem with simple drums like that if it can be effective according, like especially with stuff. And now, Jack White as a guitarist is crazy.
Yeah.
He will go on stage and improvise.
That's my number
stuff.
5, Jack White. by
He
the
will
way.
go on stage and improvise stuff, and like
Yeah.
Meg will just have to go along with it and do something, and she's not told what he's gonna do. And to me, like that being able to like improvise stuff and even just be simple but effective, just that precision, because it's not all about speed or technicality. It's about precision. She's a precise drummer, and I think that she's really underappreciated and overhated.
She
so,
is overhated.
Very
I'd be on
overrated.
White Stripes videos and be like, imagine if Jack White had a better drummer. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you
No,
talking about?
I mean it's just like to
I
me,
was part of that hate for a while, I'm gonna be honest.
well,
Damn.
Because I used to see live videos that were playing it, and I would be like, wow, that's kind of a letdown. Sorry, no, but this was
No,
like
but, like-
old age.
I think simplicity can serve a really important purpose.
that's what I'm saying. Not
Like,
everything
there's
has
a-
to be complicated.
No, I'm a
There's
big
lot of
Meg
great
White fan now.
powerful-
Yeah.
there's lots
It
of
took me a
powerful
while,
in
but-
silence
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
there's supposed to be noise.
Yeah, and that's why I really appreciate, especially after like getting more into the White Stripes in college and stuff. It's just like I really started to appreciate her drumming because it's just like thank you.
I saw that too.
Because it's like not everything needs to be like crazy drum solos and drum rolls. It's like if you get the job done, you get the job done, and Meg White gets the job done. Yes.
Which quick little sidebar, I guess, just because I wanna, it's related to the band, is like how me and Brad had a little bonding moment.
Oh yes.
Is I remember he had like a little electric drum kit he would carry around on campus, like really tiny, battery powered,
shitty.
and like a little desk that
Jay
he'd prop
remembers it,
himself
too.
onto. And I just remember like texting, he was like, "Yo, you wanna go outside?" Like it was like the COVID thing, so like we weren't allowed to have anyone in their dorms, unlike these other lucky freshmen and stuff who just get to have parties in their dorms and whatnot. So like we had to improvise, and like I'm a trying musician, and I was just like, "Yo, Brad, you wanna learn these White Stripes
Yeah.
songs?" And then like we learned them and we played them outside, and that was kind of this little start of our little musical romance.
Yeah. And like we're still playing White Stripe stuff
Yeah.
to this day, even with gaining composure. So like,
100%.
it
And we,
kinda,
and
like,
we will
half of our
be
set list
for
is getting composure
yeah.
Yeah.
half our set list is gaining composure.
almost. Not gay. Oh, is.
I would
our
hope
main
that-
goal is to have our whole set list to be
Yeah,
gaining
yeah,
That
composure.
is
Right,
true,
right.
actually.
No, right
Yeah.
now it's only one song that's original.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2,
No, I know
3.
what you meant.
Gaining
Composure.
That was almost.
Almost
What's the number on that? Is that the third time?
Yeah, it's number
well,
3.
The second time he was trying to get us to say something about 9/11, so.
Yeah, no, it was the recessors.
So where was
Yeah.
Jack White during 9/11 though?
Actually, he might have been in New York.
Yeah, he
Probably.
definitely was.
Probably.
Where was
Suspicious.
9/11 during 9/11?
Where was 9/11 during Jack White?
Oh,
true, actually, yeah.
Bro, you remember? Yeah.
Did
We're
we ever
figuring
talk about
things
that?
out here.
But
I think we are.
We're unraveling the liberal cabal that runs America.
This is a good conspiracy podcast.
Yeah,
now.
this is-
Yeah.
But that's like my. I'm not gonna go past 3. I don't really have anything else I can say. But that's my 3. I have to.
Nice.
The Strokes.
So my foremost and most influential artist would be. You guys probably don't know who this is.
Or they're really underground.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Like
Arctic
you guys
Monkeys.
really- it's Nirvana.
Oh,
No,
was it
no,
Drake
no,
season
no.
2?
I was gonna, please. This might be a hot take.
Hmm?
I don't like Nirvana.
Nah, they had their time. I think like it's overplayed at this point. I think
And
that
then
like
someone shot themselves.
I think it's
Yeah, then
really
someone shot
overplayed, but
themselves.
that's
Boo-hoo.
not my number one.
Shot
honestly.
themselves. Yeah, right.
His wife did it.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was his wife.
Courtney Love. More like Courtney
Courtney
shooting
Love
him in the face.
100%
Colonel
shot.
Mustard
Oh,
in
yeah.
the library.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
But my actual number one would probably be Chadwick Stokes, who is the guy who does both a band called Dispatch and a band called called State Radio. And Dispatch is a little bit more like folky, but they have some harder hitting stuff. And State Radio. God damn it, Mateo.
What are you talking about?
Goddamn see that. But State Radio is a little bit more political and a little bit more harder hitting, so I kind of use that more as an inspiration for this band.
I really hope the people listening can hear that.
Me too.
I
That's why
really
stopped.
hope
I
they
wanted to
can.
hear, though. But yeah, I mostly draw inspiration from him for lyrics because this guy's just one of the best lyricists there is, in my opinion. Not like I'm not talking about like compared to rappers who like mess around with sounds and words and stuff like that and can make something really technically challenging to sing. But there's like the way he can just tell stories and like bring you into this song. Mateo, bro, you gotta calm down.
That was actually me. I'm sorry, Sam. That was me. Anyway.
It wasn't anything else. It was the that got me. That's what fucking got me.
Oh my god. We can't keep composure.
Oh,
We had him-
that's a reference.
That's a gaining composure.
Anyway,
Gaining
Jake.
composure.
Oh yeah, but I highly recommend listening to any of the songs by Chadwick Stokes. He's a great guy. I
stop
would say
fucking doing these
second
Looney
one, I
Tune
would
ass
say
sounds.
is like a combo of either like Hippocampus or Peach Pit, and like that kind of indie sound. They're pretty popular now, and so, but I was getting into them when they were like really small, and these guys, I swear they're on laughing gas or something. I don't know.
Something about this small room and the limited oxygen we
You
have.
Yeah,
get
yeah.
these two guys in a
Running
room
out.
and they just won't. They won't.
The
shut
Bro,
up.
they're in a room together.
All you guys
so
needed
hot.
during
It's so hot.
all you guys needed during that was someone to play like the cartoon, like Scooby Doo.
All I heard was a slide whistle, yeah.
All right.
Oh, third one. It's harder to find a third one because I draw inspiration from a lot of different artists, and I don't usually listen to like all of one artist. I just listen to like a bunch of different people. And I had one, but I'm going to say like Jimi Hendrix and his sound, and like his stuff. I really.
Oh, we
enjoy
have a
him.
problem
It's
here?
funny because I'm not that much of a guitar player. I think is why they're laughing.
No.
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 You're the best.
Something
Yeah, no, it was the Looney Tune sounds.
Oh my god!
I thought
You're
about
not
it
done with
again.
it.
I know it came back
All I hear is
for
like,
season
all I hear
2.
is like the feet right there.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
banana slip.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I fully agree
No,
with you
you're
though.
good. I think that Jimi Hendrix did a lot for like just encouraging, like for how guitars can sound and encouraging people to try new things with soloing. And I mean, he has a fucking entire chord named after him. So
Yeah.
the
Yep.
chord structure. I don't know.
No, it's a chord structure.
Yeah,
It's
chord
the
structure. It's like a shape, right?
Yeah.
In short, it's like the E to the G to the A,
well-
but it's like the E.
It's like flat
I could play it
five
if I
or
had a guitar.
something.
Yeah.
It's cool. 'cause
I don't know
actually,
theory. I just
like,
know fingers.
I actually saw an Experience Hendrix concert where like Billy Cox's old bass player was there, and I got to meet him. There's a picture of me shaking his hand, and he's a pretty cool guy. So,
Billy Cox.
yeah, Billy Cox.
I
Yeah.
met. You at the way I awkwardly met the singer for Black Midi.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like I was at the venue and it's like part of a restaurant. I just go, I see this guy in a cool hat. I'm like, nice hat, and it turns around. I'm like, oh shit, that's the singer of the band I'm singing.
Just nice
Just
hat,
casually
dumbass.
makes fun of the guy he's seeing, paying to see too.
Yeah.
I like this hat. It was a cool hat.
Yeah.
It was like a kind of like a stereotypical tourist hat.
Oh, God.
No, I don't know.
It's it's almost like a straw hat kind of thing. I don't know what it was. I just
It's like
really
a black hat with an A on it. That's how I think of a tourist.
Yeah, that's same with Asheville tourists. That's why.
liked it.
Bro, I had
Do you
one.
guys, do you guys know what a hat looks
He
like?
wore he wore a
I don't
he
think
wore a
you do.
tricorn. He looked like a
He wore a
settler.
fedora.
Fedoras go hard, bro.
Or
They should be.
sombrero.
That's
Okay.
what you guys should do for one of your shows. All of you wear
I'm
fedoras.
glad you brought that
So far
up.
we're doing
Suits.
Our thing is
and-
kind of like
But no, we don't-
collared
okay.
shirts and ties.
Yeah, we don't have suits right now. It's just a button up with ties.
and dress
kinda just
pants.
We
a
want to
roll.
look pretentious.
Yeah.
So.
Kinda.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
No,
What was I gonna
mean,
say?
It's just a little.
it's a bit of a reference.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want to
Because-
go into the Northeastern Jazz
We
Ensemble
will, we will.
story?
Here,
Okay.
real quick, just to give context. So first, that idea comes from is like we all went to Charlotte to go see Jack White in concert. It was like a band field trip to Charlotte.
Bonding moment.
Bonding moment. And so like we thought it'd be cool since Jack White's always got this style and swag. It's like, what if we like wore
Swag.
dress shirts and like blazers and stuff?
And
to
let
the
me
concert?
remind you, we were not the only people at that concert that wore like dress shirts
Yeah.
and suits and stuff. Like there
There were
a
other
bunch of
people. We blend in pretty good.
Yeah.
And
I had this like
on the
red.
Way, sorry.
No, go.
Oh yeah, on the way to the Jack White concert,
just the best story.
we stopped at Highway 55.
The restaurant.
The
outside
restaurant.
of Hickory, and we decided to sit down inside and to take a break from the road because it's really long.
Yeah, really long ride.
And
Just get some food.
Get some food.
grub,
Get some
you know.
grub.
And
Finish the
we
trip
were,
to Charlotte.
We were in our uniforms. We were in suits.
I had this red
all
suit
different
on.
colors.
Red, bright red.
Bright red is.
Oh.
I was wearing black and white.
Here, I'll show you a picture. The podcast cannot see this, but
I
mean,
we
like,
can
yeah.
describe it out
Oh,
loud.
no.
if you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
I know what
our,
picture
our
you're
server
pulling
was
up.
really
H
cool.
or the.
Our server was named Lexi, and she was just.
So this is the original.
Holy shit.
And then ready, and so that's okay. That's right. Pull your pants down.
very.
I'm not asking. I'm telling.
It's
And then
very
and then he
messy.
said, "Hey, my girlfriend's in this chat," so I just made H. I think it speaks a
Yeah.
lot.
Hold on. I get the actual picture since he's.
I have the
doing
actual
justice.
picture.
That's just
No.
Brad.
That's just-
Oh, we're talking about
Did you
Northeastern.
see how red my suit was?
It's amazing.
Oh, okay.
So we went out there ready.
you
ready.
guys were out there styling.
Back to Highway
Yeah.
55 though. I guess I'll pick. You want me to pick it up from here? Right before we went in, it's like, what are they asking? Because we're fancy. I think it was Kevin who says like, yeah, we're the Northeastern Jazz Ensemble. So we go in there and we sit down, and the first thing we're asked is, why are y'all dressed so fancy? We're like, we're in the Northeastern Jazz Ensemble, and then
And
we
the
have
most
like,
southern accent
yeah.
ever. It's like purely a southern restaurant.
Yeah.
And
We
from
stick out
there,
like a
they
sore
kept-
thum.
Our server just kept asking us questions.
yeah, we're
about our
like, we all
jazz
started like saying we're
ensemble,
from New York, like all of us.
I'm Upper West Side.
I'm
you're-
Queens.
I'm Brooklyn.
And I didn't say where I was from because I couldn't think of a different one.
I couldn't stop laughing though because.
So where are
two
you from in New York?
New York?
New York.
York.
The Empire State
They were,
Building.
you got the hot dog, and you looked at it, and you're like,
Up north, it doesn't look like
Up
this.
north, the hot dog.
Yeah, she gave me one of those red hot dogs. You know how like they do that sometimes.
like a dog.
Yeah, she gave me a red hot dog, and it was horrendous. I'm sorry, that shit was
the fried
ass.
pickles did to you.
Oh, dude, the fried pickles, like, that did something to me. And then
What about
later
the
on,
robot?
we started chugging, like, 40s at the concert and stuff because we'd buy, I mean, we're not 21, but
I am.
we
I don't
Brad is
know.
21
Okay, well,
officially.
if you're not 21, then you were drinking silly juice.
Yeah, we were drinking.
You were drinking silly
No,
juice.
we
No,
were
juice.
we were doing something illegal.
No, we weren't. No,
No,
that,
you were
no.
drinking.
Cut that out. That
No,
didn't
no.
happen.
The four of us
hold
went to a
on. Hold
concert
on.
and
No,
we
no.
drank.
Kevin, cut that part out.
No,
You're gonna
seriously.
cut that part out. We
Do
were
I actually have to?
that ideally.
Okay, yeah, we were drinking some
Kool-Aid.
some goose juice.
Some dodo juice.
Yeah, we were drinking some cactus juice
Milk.
and cactus 40s. Yeah, just jugs of milk.
Bro, we
we
were
snuck them
drinking
in too.
shots.
I don't know how.
What
but-
Northeastern Jazz Ensemble?
Actually, I'm
No,
sorry.
this is part of the story.
If I
That's
can
not
ask
part
you
of the
guys
story
one
at all.
question very
Yeah.
It
quickly
says-
before you get back to your story. What is the optimal percentage of milk?
Well, you know what? Whole milk is actually 3% milk before we start. Just so you guys
wait,
know.
what?
Okay.
This is a fun fact I learned a month ago.
What?
Whole milk is 3% milk.
Whole milk is 3%.
So yeah,
milk.
before you answer, it's either 0, 1, 2, or
What's
3.
the other 90%? Water?
No fucking sane human being calls whole milk 3%.
That's why they changed the name because like this shit goofy.
That people were getting so up in arms over fucking 1%.
Were they for
of
fucking? Were they
milk.
from Wisconsin?
I don't pay attention
No,
to
but like,
milk, I
have you
just
not
drink
seen
it.
people like get? I've been like yelled at for liking whole milk by someone who like.
Yeah, dude, it's like people get angry over
like,
what kind of
people,
milk
like,
you drink.
if,
It's a
if
war.
you get someone the wrong type of milk at the store, if they ask you to get
They
milk,
know.
and you
They
want
get
the wrong
angry.
type, they
The-
will come at
The
you.
only
bro.
kind of milk I would yell at someone at for buying me is skim.
Yeah, it's
If
not-
someone bought me skim, I would stab them in the throat. I think.
I love the Ron Swanson quote. That
Dog.
is, skim milk is just milk pretending to be, or water pretending to be milk.
Yeah, it's fair.
I just
I've never
drink
watched
milk
that show, so-
whenever
It's
I
a
need
great
Yeah,
show.
Like
same.
I don't go out of my way to drink milk. I'll just have shit that has milk in it. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like why
Yeah,
should I
same.
care? I'm gonna shit myself anyway.
If
the
someone,
outcome's the
like,
same.
Bro,
If someone-
lactose-free milk.
If someone
No,
gives
that
me
shit
milk,
tastes
I'm drinking
awful.
it.
There's
Like,
a
No.
What about just
tastes
almond
any
milk?
different.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
if you
does.
don't
No,
want
I-
dairy,
okay,
then
I
just
will
do
give you
almond
the
milk.
proof of why it
Almond
tastes
milk fucking
different.
sucks.
I got my
Almond
little
milk is
brother.
fine.
I got my little brother. Motherfucker.
It's a perfect substitute.
Dude is 4 years old, right? Okay, he's 4 years old, and he knows the difference. He knows lactate tastes like shit. Like he was drinking regular milk, but he kept shitting a bunch because lactose intolerance in the family. Hispanic people. That's what happens sometimes. So like I'm Hispanic. It's okay for context. But like we try to make him drink lactate. He
I
takes.
thought you were white.
For the people,
Holy
for
shit!
the
For
people
people
at
at home,
home,
he's white. He's
I'm Hispanic.
on the stage.
He's white.
Dude, he just turned, bro.
Back
Clip
to what I'm
that,
saying.
clip that.
Back to what I'm saying. It's like we gave it to my little brother.
Can you put up a picture of Mateo on the audio file?
He
Can you
takes
like
he takes
transfer that through?
He takes a sip and then spits it out and says, "That's not milk. It tastes different." And like it tastes
I
different.
disagree.
I'd rather drink actual milk and shit my brains out than be forced down whatever chemical disgrace lactate
This is the
is.
human experience.
Yeah, see how people get like really
arguing
serious
over
about
cow's
milk?
milk.
Like it's a culture.
Actually, the best.
Oh my fuck you.
Do you guys want
It is.
to? Do you guys want to know the best
you
milk
didn't-
alternative?
Was that
Yeah.
on
What?
purpose?
No,
It's
no,
oat
no, no.
milk.
But
Oat
I
milk-
saw
oat
it
milk is
after.
so fucking
Oat
I saw it
milk is
after.
delicious.
Oat milk is fire.
Oat milk is good.
As
The
someone-
dairy alternatives can be good.
Okay, I
Oat milk.
only had oat
Oat
milk
milk
in
is
coffee,
fire.
and it is not okay.
It is
Well, that's
so
why,
good.
because you're not. You put it in coffee.
You're a hippie. That's all
Yeah.
you should be drinking.
Yeah.
If you
Just
were
oat milk.
if you were-
I was
He-
on soy
he was-
milk
I was
for
gonna say, he looks like a soy
Oh,
boy.
Soy boy.
I was
okay.
on soy milk until I like just flat out refused to drink any more milk.
Yeah.
Until, like, my
Dude,
parents
I
died.
was a linebacker in high school. Then I started eating edamame every night, and then I turned out like this.
what
I
does
feel like
that
that's made
mean?
up.
For con-
What the fuck does
I
that
feel
mean?
like that's made up.
For context,
What are you
edamame
talking about?
contains a lot of
It's not
soy.
Like an NPC randomly came up to you and told you a random fact about themselves.
No, seriously.
I feel like you made
I
that
used to
up.
be a
No,
linebacker.
and then soy contains little amounts of estrogen. So if you eat soy in grandiose amounts, therefore you are fueling your
Yeah,
body. with estrogen.
fucking what? 500
Yeah.
pounds of edamame?
Yes. What are you getting at?
That's the same
What are
shit.
you
That's
getting at?
no, that's the same shit as if you eat 5 tons of bananas, you'll die from radiation poisoning. The radiation would kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking bananas you're eating. No, that reminds me wrestler meal real quick. That rice, the
Chicken.
the
15
chicken
Taco
and
Bell
beans.
Crunch Wraps.
Rice, chicken,
Look,
beans.
it's just chicken
Rice,
and
chicken,
rice.
beans.
Yeah.
Rice, chicken, beans.
Do you season it?
You
Or
can.
you just eating or you just
I mean, that's just
No,
like that's
wait,
that
wait.
You
bulk.
don't
What
cook
kind
it.
of
You don't
seasoning?
cook it. You just eat
Whatever.
it raw. You
Okay.
just-
You want-
Salt and pepper?
No,
That's
no,
just
I will-
spicy.
If you're-
pepper.
okay,
You
we're-
say that? I had my grandma say that one time.
Oh,
She
wow.
put pepper
She
on
did
like
not.
she put pepper on like a piece of chicken or something, and she's like, "Whew, that's spicy."
That's got a kick.
and I looked over at
I
my
would do
sister. I'm
that.
like, "No way, she just said that."
No,
I actually had
real.
I'll tell you how I season my chicken real quick. It's garlic powder, onion powder.
Some Cinco de Mayo.
No. So you throw down some.
Please cut
You
that
can throw you can throw adobo instead of both, But like you get some of that on there. You get a little bit of cayenne pepper, and then you get some chili powder. Get it on there, and then you're gonna just hand rub the chicken. I mean, you gotta get real up close and personal with it.
He does.
Just-
Where's
He
your-
can contest.
He did it
I
yesterday.
I get
I
freaky
saw
with
it.
the chicken.
Dude, you
I
owe
saw
me
it.
that meal tonight,
Dude,
by the
you
way.
I owe you. Are you paying? Are you removing money off the debt?
I'm not paying, yeah.
The dead.
No.
Okay,
How
on the
much money-
record,
okay,
on
I
the
owe
record,
him 140. I owe a bunch of people money.
Bradford.
Yeah,
He owes
all
me
of us
at
money.
least like $12 or $13.
Oh, yeah, well, he owes me
He will go- he
140,
will say, "Hey,
so.
you guys want
He owes my
McDonald's?"
girlfriend,
And we'll
like,
get to
$8.
McDonald's and go, "Hey, yo, I don't have any
I thought
money."
you were gonna say like, I owe this man $1.4 trillion.
Yeah, just a small loan.
Okay, I'll give you
We
context.
opened up a loan from the bank.
I'll
for
give
this
you
guy.
context for what I owe him for.
It is justifiable.
It is we upgraded their tickets from the Strokes to Pitt. Because
The day before.
The day before, so that was just a bunch of
Because
money
it dropped from 700 to I think 200.
200 and then like earplugs,
Yeah.
musician earplugs, so I don't lose my hearing because it's fading.
Yeah, no.
Slowly.
That's a tip for any musician out there, and also people that go to a lot of concerts.
Earplugs.
Your hearing is finite. Wear ear protection.
Also, it's kind of awesome to not hear anymore. I think I'm gonna reach an age, 24, where I just love to just like kind of cash out for a while.
I think we figured out who the most unhinged member of Gaining Composure
I don't
is.
know, it's
I don't
a
know.
tie,
I feel like it's a
With
I don't
who?
know, it
Both of
depends.
these two.
No, there's no competition. It's him.
Dude, I don't do. Okay, I may say this now, but off the record, this guy says some stuff I can never repeat.
Oh my god! You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it.
No.
I can say it. By the way, Beaner. I be throwing Beaner around like it's like
No,
it's
that's
just
not.
casual. That, like
Yeah,
no.
you have to-
Yeah.
By the way, that was the
was-
BoonePod who said
That,
that.
that was no. For context,
No,
that is
I
the
did not say
that is
that.
the Hispanic member of Gaining Composure. I throw Beaner around because I think it's really funny and just like it makes people uncomfortable, and I think that's extra funny. Just because like they can't do anything about it because it's like it's a slur
are
directed
they gonna
towards
do?
It's
my
like I
people.
call my friend Cracker.
Exactly.
Hey.
So.
I mean, it's almost the same, but like
Hey.
I'll just pull up. It's like
that is not okay.
I cook something. I'm like, who wants Beaner food? Like I just say because I think it's
That's
funny.
fair. He's cutting the middle. We just get what we want to hear.
He cuts up the quesadilla.
Yeah, we-
and ass.
Yeah.
What are some other racial slurs Gaining Composure?
All right.
No.
So actually,
No.
Focus on the one member.
It's literally just me occasionally whipping out Beaner as just a joke.
just Beaner.
just be.
Seriously.
Occasionally I'll say, I'll say cracker sometimes.
Whoa, whoa.
Guys, wait. There's some white in me. There's some white in me.
You couldn't say that on Twitch.tv.
No, I get. I couldn't
That's
actually.
why
You're
Hassan
right.
Piker got banned.
Really?
He said Cracker and he got banned for 3 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm banned from Boone.
Whoa.
But he didn't. He said it in the context of this fucking cracker because he was talking about Elon Musk.
That
I
still
think.
sounds okay though. I don't know how. It's just coming
I
out,
don't-
just
I
like.
don't think that cracker can be an actual offensive.
If anything, I like
It was
cracker.
made-
It's
it
like
was
yes,
a joke.
give it. Yeah.
It's like, yes, I want to be a salty.
Yeah, it gets me going.
Nah, I'm a Ritz man.
All right, fine.
I'm definitely
What's the
Graham.
best cracker?
Ritz.
Like,
Saltines are great, but Ritz.
Okay.
Loki,
Wait,
I'm a Ritz
I'm a
enjoyer.
Graham
Okay,
enjoyer.
actually,
Graham is good.
Okay, Graham's
Graham's
all
a-
about
where
all
you-
the sweets and s'mores.
Hold
Hey,
on.
you
Yeah.
said it's crackers in the name though.
Okay, but I have an
It's in the
interesting
debate.
one. It's like there's toasty like orange ones with peanut butter in the middle, like the sandwich. Like
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I love those.
The one you get in
The
vending
peanut butter with the
machines.
cheese in the middle.
Oh.
Either
the,
or.
like
The
The
vending
one,
machine
the one
ones.
with cheese in the middle is better.
I
That
like the
one-
peanut butter
that
one.
Peanut butter one
can
goes
be-
so
that
hard, but you
one
need
can be- or
water.
That one can be
I do it with
fucking
Coke.
For real?
Coke and those
Coke and
crackers.
peanut butter?
Yeah, and with the peanut butter crackers.
It's
I gotta
the
try
Gaining
that.
Composure meal at McDonald's. A pack of
McDonald's?
crackers and a Coke.
No, we are a
No,
pack of
no,
crackers and a
no.
Coke.
Yeah.
There we
Can
go,
also have McDonald's
Mexicola.
orders?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, go ahead. That actually,
McDonald's orders?
I want to say before we do that, this is probably going to be the last thing we talk about because we are running out of time.
Well, can we make it a little more important?
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
Yeah, a little more important.
What's something?
Well, how much
make
time
the-
we have?
Make,
Let's-
like 10
Can we talk about how
like
we came
five,
up with
like
this
maybe
is-
like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
All right.
Business.
Give us something important. We'll talk about the song actually.
Okay, hey,
What
can we
yeah,
get real?
Talk about the song. What do
Yeah,
you
take
guys
it
want to
real.
talk about?
Song, yeah.
We'll talk
Okay.
about the song.
Can I lead with a topic and we kind of
Yeah.
go off this? Can be serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, man.
I
Okay.
think I should say something about
No.
this.
You can come out with whatever you want. Just stay in a general theme. All right. Gaining composure is something that's gonna do well someday, and I know because we all have the power for it, right? We all have the mind. We all have the power. The only thing that is stopping us is our own will. Get in BoonePod.
Okay. Am I an honorary member?
Yeah. Just
okay,
so
okay.
podcast
It's
know
on-
we're doing a
Just for
huddle.
the next 5 minutes.
It's like the-
Yeah. After this, we don't know who
fifth
you
member
are.
of the
If we see you in
You've
public,
seen Scott Pilgrim. You're
Yeah.
the extra guy.
Okay.
What's his name? Mike.
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's the
Mike.
extra guy.
He's the extra
Professor
guy.
Finger.
Okay. We actually okay. So we actually have a lot of good ideas coming. Okay, we're not gonna be one of those people like, hey, yeah, we're gonna be the best band ever, blah blah
We're
blah.
just gonna make music for the love of music.
We're gonna make music that we want to listen to,
Like
and
this
I
is-
think we're gonna put on. It's gonna be music that we listen to in our own car while we go to our own shows.
which takes us
to
the origin of our song Dissonance. I'll let Brad take
I want to take the
wheel on
lead
this.
because I feel I kind of like Mateo and I definitely had the first starts on this, but like it really kind of came from. So I'm gonna tell a little backstory here. Last December, I was in an emotional crisis. I was going through a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna really get into all that stuff, but let's just say I wasn't feeling the situation. And like I was literally, so my room, for context, does not have a window in it. It's literally like a dungeon. We call it the dungeon room. It's
And you can basically it's smaller than the room we are currently.
but
Jesus
About
this size,
Christ.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly wider.
Well,
but-
It's wider,
It's
but
a little
it's-
wider and a
it's the
bathroom
same
closet,
feel
I
though.
thought.
So basically, that was not good for my mental health because I was going through a lot of stuff. I was literally getting up out of bed at like 8 p.m., walking around campus or just Boone at like all night because I was just so depressed and so like distraught over certain things in my life going on. And I remember like one morning, like I like woke up and I like had these lyrics in my head. I was just like, I don't write music. I never have. And I never had that ability to do that. And it's completely different from what it sounds like now. But I was just like you were checking up on me, Mateo.
Yeah,
because,
I was checking up and
'cause
like,
I was horrible. I was doing
Yeah.
awful.
and one of the things that I always try to do is like, yo, you wanna jam or play? Just kind of like distract yourself.
Because I had my electronic drum kit in my room as well, and I was like, actually, I thought of a song, or
Yeah.
I thought of like these lyrics, and I showed it to him, and he's like, that's pretty good, but we could tweak it a little bit, and we worked on it. And
Yeah, and we
you can
kept
take it from
tossing. We kept tossing ideas.
What were the lyrics you were thinking of in your head? Because I didn't
have
know the
so
story.
different.
They're so different, but I have them in my notes.
Yeah,
if you ever
but,
want to see
like,
them or something.
Yeah, I do.
I just kind of took the ideas and just kind of started changing them up. And like I had this chord progression I had stuck in my head for like a month by that point almost. I just kept playing in my free time. So we take it in there and I like change some lyrics. I keep the basis of the idea. And I was kind of going through a bit of a crisis
Yeah.
emotionally, but also primarily financially. I didn't like my job. It was awful.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going
Right.
to name names, but I don't
Right.
like their pizza. And
Subway.
no, Taco Bell, Mexican pizza. I'm kidding.
McDonald's.
No, but like, and so I just kind of took those ideas and we kind of wrote a cohesive song, very catchy, kind of like pre-chorus, chorus kind of thing. And we just always kept playing that over and over. And then we started like showing more people. And then
Yeah.
one of our roommates, Maddie, gave us a better idea for the melody. And then like, more time went on. In like 6 months when we got together with these guys, we were like, let's make this a song. It got stuck in his head. You
Yeah.
can take over on that.
So how the chorus goes is okay. You sing it and then I'll elaborate.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
ready?
It's like, I'm not feeling the situation, I'm not feeling the people here, I'm not feeling this location, I'm not feeling anything, and I don't know why I try so hard.
Yeah.
Don't know why I try to explain. I don't know why I'm so damn tired. I don't know why I'm still with you. That's guitar.
Okay.
Oh
So
shit! I thought that was the piano.
No, it's my vibrator.
okay, so kind of that little hook is like, I'm not feeling the situation, I'm not feeling the people here, I'm not feeling this location. It was weird because me and Mateo had been jamming previously, and then I finally came over and like we kind of had like a band set up, and you know it was just whatever. I thought I'd try it out, and then we played that whatever. I went on with my day. I was in this like really shitty job. I like just started hating it.
Real
just
quick, if
hating
you
it.
couldn't tell, the song is born from pain.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No.
It's literally born in darkness in my room that has no windows. Literally.
The song sprouted from a dungeon.
It did.
Yeah,
It
it
is. The
did.
dungeon room.
The
yeah.
dungeon.
Yeah, that's our songwriting room for now.
It
on,
is. It
for
actually
that
is,
reason.
too.
No, but just like I like, cause I get random songs stuck in my head, whatever, and then it was just like this stuck in my head, and it took me like a good bit to like realize where I knew it from, but it was just from our own jam session. It was weird because I knew all the lyrics by my first time like playing it in my head, and so then I came back and then I gave it my all, and then we made it a song.
And it's rocking.
Yeah, I came into it a little bit later than these other guys, and I think most of my contribution was in helping orchestrate it and like
Oh, you gave us this
Like,
really good jam
yeah.
section.
a good way, like
That's true.
trying to do some tempo changes, and I think like I helped Kevin a little bit like direct him with like the
Yeah.
riffs a little bit. Not, but I'm
Can I just say one thing on
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
Okay, when I play, I put out as much noise as possible. He's a person, he grabs all that and then just like he just chooses, and then I'm like, okay. And I stick with that. Okay, yes sir.
It's
That's what I'm
alright.
doing.
Shay is a beautiful like composer, like musician. Like, you're just a person who knows what he's doing and like can take things and run with it. And like maybe I think something's great, but then you're like, you have an ear for it, and you're like, no, it needs to be like this, and I'll be like, oh wait, that sounds better. You're that person for us.
I try, if I do have recommendations, I try and let them know that they can tell me to shut the fuck up whenever they want. If
Shut
it's
the
not,
fuck up.
Thank you.
And that's the.
No, I don't want to interrupt you guys. Just,
No, please.
you can. So usually what I do at the end of the episode is I like to give all the people I invite on, like just like maybe 3-4 minutes to just shout out whoever you want to shout out, and then we'll do the all together outro.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you guys want to shout out whoever you want for the next few minutes.
Okay. I honestly,
The Pentagon.
honestly,
George Bush.
if he ever hears this, honestly, my big brother Matt, he's 20 years older than me. I used to get in his old beat up pickup truck when I was younger, and he just played through his shitty sound system like Modest Mouse and some random stuff, and I was like 10, and I was like,
You were like,
cool,
hell
yeah. I was like, this is awesome, and then I started playing music, and then I didn't have any reference points, but that, and then after that, when I started playing guitar, I developed my own music taste. But so shout out Big Brother Matt. Shout out, just that's actually it. So next up.
All right. I guess this is hard. I'm gonna shout out my mom, because even though when I started playing guitar at 16 again, or 15 or 16, I don't know, I have an August birthday, so memories just blend together. But for just like choosing to listen to me play, even when I started like really shitty and just constantly supporting me, like that was awesome, that was great, and just like give me the reinforcement I needed to be like, maybe I don't suck at this instrument thing, and just giving me further support. So I guess shout out my mom. We're gonna throw in another shout out. Shout out my older brother as well, for just, he's really cool dude, and just like he'll also just kind of just like listen to the music I try to like make or like whatever, and is also just like really cool dude. He's 16 years older than me. We got, big age gaps there, but shout out him, shout out my whole family, and yeah.
I mean, I was gonna do family as well, because I talked about my dad earlier, but also just my mom as well is very supportive and has never like shied away from like supporting me with music, especially like getting back into drums, because I think I told her first before I told my dad that I wanted to get back into drums, which is kind of weird if you think about it, since my dad's a musician. But I mean, both my parents have always just been very supportive of me. Being a musician, being a drummer, even though drumming is loud as hell, and like doing that in my parents' house. Wait, what, we got? Okay, yeah. All right, doing that in my parents' house is always difficult, because it's like I'm banging on stuff constantly. It's annoying the hell out of them, but they've never said anything about it. Shout out also to my brother. He's gotten me into a lot of music as I was growing up and stuff like that, so I owe him a lot to that. And I guess shout out to my mom's dad, my grandfather, who is not with us anymore actually, but like he was a musician, and I think that's where a lot of the music runs through in my family, and like without him I don't think I would like be here being a drummer. So
Actually, real quick on that note, I gotta do a dead grandpa shout out. No, I always hear. That's where I get the music gene. It's just like my grandpa was like classically trained violinist, pianist, guitarist, and like in the music gene kind of skipped my dad because he doesn't really play an instrument. Then it hits me, and then I don't know. I just wish I could. I hope to like one day hear what he has, because somewhere out there are recordings of his playing.
Yeah, I want to add that on that note. Like my grandfather worked. Like he was a musician for like his church and in the army and stuff. He actually knew John Williams. They were in the army together.
Holy shit.
So like that's like kind of like that wave of like music that's hit me as well. But Jay.
I'm gonna shout out my parents, of course. My mom and dad, they really supported me, and like they forced me to start learning the cello when I was fucking 4, and that cascaded into a lot of other instruments and a lot of other lessons and other things other experiences that really helped me. Of course, I want to. Jeez, okay. Stop. Oh my gosh, our drummer was being attacked.
He was being attacked by demons.
Yes, exactly.
By Gene and Ween demons.
I want to shout out my brothers Parker, Rio, and Keegan for bullying me enough to have stuff to write about.
I want to bully the. Sorry, I want to shout out the dude who pants me in 6th grade because that started the recession, and I truly believe
You were
that.
in 6th grade in 2008.
Was it yes.
How old are you?
Kevin is 45.
We'll find out
Kevin's
on
low-key
next
a
episode.
predator, kinda.
Yo, you.
The next
Why did you drop that on the BoonePod? What do you mean?
He's not.
Anyway, next time on BoonePod.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's all my shout-outs.
All right. So what I like to do at the end for all my guests is what I've been doing recently is I like us to all shout out "See you later, Booners," all together
But
On
boners.
3.
on 3.
Okay.
Or go.
See you later, Booner.
See you later,
Booners.
Booners.
Wait, can we-
Booners or booner? Like plural or non-plural?
Booners.
Booners. Okay.
Yeah.
Plural.
Can you go over it one more time?
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
I think everybody's got the plan.
Yeah.
Boner.
Nah, boner.
Boner?
Booner.
All right.
Are we all getting together
Reading
on this
book.
one?
Back to the
Okay.
huddle. Back to the
All right.
huddle.
But do you
So
want to
on-
sing it? Like,
yeah,
okay.
harmony.
Okay, no, we'll do it your way.
Just 1, 2, 3. See you later, Booners.
Okay.
All right. So 1, 2, 3.
See you later, Booners.
That was a
Hit
fun
the
one.
road, Jack. Don't come back no more. No